Alright, hey guys, sorry, I really haven't been posting recently, but I'm not even going to talk about that just because I have a funny story. Okay, so, I've been looking for an iPod, my old iPod, which I have in here, and I have its carcass. It is dead, doesn't work. If anyone can explain to me why. I set it down one day and it just turned off and never turned back on. And it won't restore, nothing. Anyway, not part of the story. I needed an iPod, right? So I went on Craigslist, of course, where everyone goes when they need stuff they don't feel like paying full price for. And I'm like looking around on Craigslist and I find this person that's in my area and I'm like, oh, this is great. And this iPod looks pretty legit, like it's lime green, looks pretty good. I think I'll contact this person. There's a phone number. It said to text the person. So I'm like, alright. So I'm like, doo-doo, and I text him. And they talked to me for a little bit. I asked if they'd take $50 for it. They said yes. I'm like, sweet, $50 for an 8 gig iPod. I think that's a pretty good deal. Maybe I'm wrong, and I got gypped. Either way, I thought it was pretty neat. And we decided to meet at the mall at 4 o'clock on Tuesday. And I was like, alright, this is fine. He told me his name was Trevor. And I told him I was Amanda, yada yada, introductions over texting. Either way, I was going to meet him the next day, Tuesday, at 4. So it was set in stone. And where did I go? I went to Bible study and I was with my 2 friends. And I was telling them the whole story and they were like, no, Amanda, no. Either way, it was obnoxious and I didn't know why they were saying no. And they said, look, you don't know if this guy's a creeper, if he's gonna kidnap you, maybe take you out to lunch, and then eat you. Like, you just don't know because you don't know the guy. Like, it could be some 7-year-old man with a toaster. He could just be bringing a toaster and saying, give me my $50, here's your iPod. That is a toaster, sir! Sir! That is a toaster. It is not, there's not even a headphone jack. I can't even listen to my toast. Yeah. And the old man's like, $50, please! I need to buy some Dentine ice. Yeah. What? Anyway, so they told me to bring someone with me. And I was like, you know what, fine, you guys come with me. And they both couldn't, of course. Like, alright, you know what, I'll call other people. So I ended up calling my one friend, he couldn't come. I ended up calling my other friend, she could come. I was like, great, this is great. And I told my mom all about it and said, don't worry, my friend's coming with me. And she goes, no, I'm coming with you too. And call your father, make sure he knows about this. So I call my dad, I'm like, Dad, hey, I'm meeting some guy I don't know at a mall tomorrow at 4, and I'm gonna buy something for him. We're gonna have a little exchange of sorts, and It's gonna be a good time. Thanks, bye. And he let me go, of course, with Kelly and my mom. However, I'm in the mall. Kelly shows up, you know, la-di-da. We've got about 5 minutes before 4 o'clock hits. And my mom texts me, hey, can't come. Love you. Thanks, Mom. Now I know. If I was kidnapped, Kelly and I were overpowered, you wouldn't have come. You, with your hefty punches. I'm not saying you're hefty, Mom. I'm just saying I would have liked you to be there. Really? Your children? No. I didn't really care. Either way, I went into the food court where I said we'd meet, and I said meet right outside of Taco Bell. So I'm sitting, like, a few seats away from Taco Bell. I'm sitting there, and it's 10 after 4 now, and I'm like, where is this guy? I thought he'd text me when he got here, something, but no, he doesn't say anything. So I was like, you know what, I'll text him. So, you know, I whip out my phone again, and I just text the guy, and I'm like, hey, Trevor, you here yet? A few minutes later, ding, and I'm like looking around. He could be around right now, and and he looks and he said, yeah, I'm sitting with a bunch of friends at Taco Bell, and I look up, and this kid, he's 16, I think. I would have to guess, 16, sitting like 10 feet away from me, diagonally across at Taco Bell with a bunch of his friends, and I've been sitting there across from him for about 10 minutes now. And we've just been staring at each other, and it's really awkward, and it was weird because I was, like, trying to figure out who he was before I had texted him, so I was, like, looking at everyone around the food court and, like, scrutinizing them, like let's analyze you, and they were looking at me back, like, I felt really weird, I felt like really big creeper. Anyway, so I stand up and I walk over to the table, And Kelly was texting. She wasn't even paying attention. When she texts, her mind is gone. She's just over there whipping out her thumbs, pressing buttons. So I walk over and I'm like, which one of you is Trevor? And he like slides forward this iPod. And I'm like, hi Trevor. And he's like, hello. And I picked it up. I said, so, why are you getting rid of it? He's like, because my parents got me an iPod Touch. Oh, lucky duck. Well, have you ever dropped it? No. Are you lying? No. Really? 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 Okay. Does it work? Because I didn't bring headphones. Yes, it works. Okay. Oh, and you're including a cord. You're so nice. Okay. Alright, well, here's your $50, don't spend it all in one place, don't do drugs and stay in school. He goes, probably, gets up and scampers off it with his friends, and I have a handy-dandy new iPod. And I walk back to the table, and I sit down, and Kelly looks up. Oh, you have an iPod. Yes, Kelly. Yes, I do. Did it just happen? Yes, it did, Kelly. You missed it. You just missed it. And that's the end.